Bratanče. Što je za to? Ajde, Baki. Baki, ne. Možda tu treba. Gumbegulla.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top teams, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
Ajde, Freak.
A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Celtics made a special trip here for one game, back in Boston for the next one. And at sixth place in the East, they're a team that's not... For the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Čekaj. Stvarno je bolje dole levo da bude kamera. Jer tako smo u mogućnosti.
They won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
That's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Love the pass to the doctor. Lets it go. The rebound by Johnson.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Love outside. Pass to the doctor. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. And it's good.
Smith
The
kralj.
time running down on the shot clock.
If they think
Smith
that
je
kind of
car.
defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
And here is Thomas. His last outing with 20 points. Johnson the screen. Right wing. The shot by Sullinger. Wide open. No good off the front eye.
The defense there
Koliko je
got
brzo
away with
igrao.
a
Kao-
major lapse.
James, the pass to the doctor. Takes a 3. And the Celtics going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris. Sullinger, no good. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Fires the 3, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for the Doctor.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Irving against Thomas. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Floats one up, and it's good.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. Turnovers per game, first in opponent offense, and they're the #2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Fry dishes to Hill. There's the pick. Shot off the screen and off the front iron, and in it goes. The Doctors got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. Picked away. Now LeBron. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte.
And 3 blocks on the game.
Ja,
He was going
LeBron.
all out and making plays defensively.
Now the feed to Sloan. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Rozier from downtown. Shot is off. Nice D from the Doctor. Passes it to Fry. Poked away.
Može.
Lets the 3 fly. That misses. Would
Ako.
have counted had it gone in.
To želim.
And Amir Johnson resigned in
Nice.
Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked
Almost like a soccer atmosphere.
Pa.
out of fans south of the border in the U.S. Cleveland loves check in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. The Doctors checked in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Irving subbed in for Hill. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Johnson. Thomas is out there with Rozier. Then there's Bradley, and it's Sullinger in at the center position. There's the screen. The pass to the doctor. The three. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Thomas goes in, and they get it back. Sullinger passes to Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Irving, good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's the doctor. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And Thomas, here we go. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Thomas with the steal. Celtics trail by 15. Rozier the pass to Bradley. Drills it from outside.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
The Cavaliers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's the doctor. He's guarded by Thomas. Irving passes to the doctor. He dishes it to Anderson. LeBron outside. Feeds to Love. 4 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. Tipped away. Stolen by Anderson. Irving kicks to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving attacking. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Looking to get it going. Thomas, that's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
So we've reached the end of the...
Man.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down.
Nemes Pojma, emoji smiling face with open mouth.
For Thomas, 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Padova comes in for Smith, and George Hill's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a
Kula.
new group in for the Celtics. Mickey's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Stockton comes in for Amir Johnson. Tony Allen's checked in for Bradley. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. The doctor, he's in at small forward. LeBron and Thompson are up front.
LeBron
and
Rashad.
Dellavedova is out there with Hill. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. To the paint. The dish now to Sloan. Here's Crowder. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Right side Hill. Pass to the Doctor. It's back to Hill. Elbow shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Sloan. The 11-footer. Stockton, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Sloan. The stupendous finish in traffic. Sloan's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Kicks to Crowder from past the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Passes it to the Doctor. Outside Hill. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. This one there from Dellavedova.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Sloan dishes to Stockton. It's Allen with the drive. Sweet little floater. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Hill passes to Dellavedova. From deep. No luck. Mickey. No luck. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Boston shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Allen is out there with Johnson. And it's Sullinger in at center.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Anderson against Sullinger. Here's the Doctor. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Boston with the ball. Here's Thomas. He kicks to Sullinger. Thomas a screen. 5 to shoot. Sullinger dishes to Thomas. Good on the triple. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
No good from the Doctor. Celtics trail by 19. And it's Bradley off the drive. And stolen by Irving. There's the pass to the doctor. From the arc. Count the bucket. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Cavaliers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving's got his
fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Irving against Thomas. He feeds it to Sullinger. Pulls up. Boston, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
No good from the doctor. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Allen kicks to Thomas. To the middle. Sullinger passes to Allen. Dishes it to Sullinger. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The doctor passes to Love. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Thomas against Irving. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Boston, no good that time either.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Irving attacking, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there, anticipated.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the best.
Great.
Well, Kevin, and
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Shaq.
Siamo fragili.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need...
Idemo, bratanče.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. They seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Memphis, Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Conley with it. A 20-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Cephalosha's shot is good.
Odakle ga povodi.
Cephalosha's got his first 2 points of the night.
Delegatsku kućicu.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And so here's Cleveland. The Grizzlies making the shot. The shot's good from the dot. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Stevenson. Irving with the steal. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping it.
No good from the doctor.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Conley kicks to Randolph. And the rejection by LeBron. And that's our bounce. Memphis will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And George Hills subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Spates checked in for Gasol. Olynyk comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Johnson in for Thabo Cephalosha. Now here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hill passes to the doctor. He dishes it to Love. By in the post, guarded by Spates. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Conley kicks to Stevenson. Spates sets a screen for Stevenson. And no good, and a chance to take the lead. Cavaliers leading. On the wing, James pulls up from the corner and good on the basket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Conley kicks to Stevenson. Spates sets a screen for Stevenson. Back to Conley. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Anderson. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Hill kicks to LeBron. The outside leaner, and he hits the jump shot. James has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Spates against Anderson. Clock at 6. Johnson in the corner. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Outside Hill. He gets it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the Memphis Grizzlies play a physical, aggressive style of basketball. Point guard Mike Conley talked about how that translates. All you have to do is hear the words gritty, grind, and you know we're talking about. For Anderson, LeBron comes in for Channing Frye. And the Doctors subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Memphis also making some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Olynyk. Randolph comes in for Wright. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Johnson. The Doctor in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Conley against Irving. Outside Conley. Down low. Randolph. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Hill, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Memphis also making a switch. Spates is checked in. Love with the screen for James. Here's Hill. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He picked up 16 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Zach Randolph. James kicks to Love, and the shot is good. Love's got 7 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here is Conley. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Hill kicks to James.
On će stroši koš.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Spates sets a screen. Conley dishes to Spates. Rebound by Smith.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Stevenson outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. James. No good. And the first half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Terrific game for Thompson. He has 12 points and a steal.
The Grizzlies trail by 3, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And Stevenson is out there with Conley. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Stevenson passes to Randolph. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Got it. Irving kicks to James. He feeds it to Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead.
For the Grizzlies, Spates checked in for Gasol. Olynyk comes in for Zach Randolph. And James Johnson is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. To the wing right side. The 10-footer. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Cephalosha.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's the doctor. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Anderson passes to the doctor. And it falls over the rim and in. Doctor's got 5 now.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Conley dishes to Cephalosha. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. No good from Spates.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the
Nemoj da
backboard
izlaziš,
that's at the
sine.
top of that list.
Cephalosha kicks to Johnson. Now here is Cephalosha. He's covered closely. Dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Cephalosha. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in fast break points, second in blocks. And they've also been extremely skilled in the art of the putback, second chance points. I mean, they're ranked number 2 in that particular category.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch. Maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Olynyk sets a screen for Conley.
Fuck.
The dish to Olynyk. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Here's the doctor. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
Conley kicks to Olynyk. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense.
Hey.
Let's take him back. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Comes in for George Hill. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Spates checked in for Conley. Wright comes in for Cephalosha. And Kelly Olynyk subbed in for Lance Stevenson. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with the doctor. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Randolph passes to Olynyk. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Passes it to Irving. The feed now to Thompson. Olynyk with the steal. Fires from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Irving against Randolph. Pass to Olynyk. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
LeBron passes to the doctor. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson up top. The 19-foot shot. LeBron with another miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Wright dishes to Olynyk. Turnaround Jay. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They set the pick. Now the pass to the doctor. Down low. Stolen by Randolph. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for LeBron James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Cephalosha.
Aj.
Now Stevenson kicks it to Conley.
Cavaliers foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Stevenson drives in. And good on the basket. Hook it.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Chris Anderson has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
That's good.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Stevenson kicks to Spates. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Here's the doctor. Can't connect. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but
Op, 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 op.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the LeBron James. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Warriors out in Oakland. And for Golden State, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shoot.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He just doesn't like it.
He went to BYB, Bust Your Butt University.
Yo, Freak, what's good? You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, Freak.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look
that
to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. Well, it was the Golden State. Azili comes in for Anderson Varejao, and it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. The doctors checked in for Cleveland. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Doctor out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. The wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Curry against Irving. The 17-footer connects, the jumper drops.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Cavaliers trailing. They set the pick. Green with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Pass to Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Here's Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Cleveland making a change here. Hill's checked in. Curry against LeBron. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. McLemore's checked in for Curry.
Your Warriors, Ben McLemore.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. There's a screen. The drive by James. He got right to the cup using that screen. LeBron's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Livingston dishes to Green. To the wing right side. The feed to Livingston. Now here's McLemore outside. Nice D from the doctor. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. It's stolen by McLemore. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Hill. In the corner, Rush with it. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Rush has got his second basket of the game.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack did.
bre.
4 seconds left. Pass to Livingston. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little...
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Vasili's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. And the Doctors subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with the Doctor. And it's Frye in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Thompson. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies ended up having a lot of trouble. He picked up 5 points and he made them pay for their fouls, putting up a good amount of his totals from the line. A trend sort of developing now. It's been a streak of less than stellar games. These are hard sometimes to break out of, and we'll be watching to see him try to do just that, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight?
I hope so. I mean, for his sake. And I think we will. I mean, he's a tough player. That won't bring him down. It'll only fuel him.
You can count on it. I mean, that's what I think. Coming off a game like that will make him work all that much harder today.
Outside, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Out to the right wing. Here's the Doctor. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Doctor's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Livingston kicks to Green. Now here's McLemore. Defense right on him. Here's Azili. Drops in the layup for 2. Azili's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
And the pass to the Doctor. No luck. The Warriors taking it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Livingston, that's good.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Back to LeBron. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Livingston passes to Green. Over to the wing. It's Rush outside. That's good. Rush has got 7.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Poked loose. Anderson dishes to Frye. That's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Green, the screen. McLemore inside the line. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game for LeBron. 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a...
The Warriors with some changes. Azili's checked in for Verejao. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. The doctor comes in for James. Azili is out there with Green. Then there's Livingston. Then it's Thompson. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Well, a key part of any shooting guard's job is to bury the 3. For this group, that's been their M.O. since the midpoint of the season. Klay Thompson, number 1. Freak, 3rd.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their 3-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Freak. That's his 3rd personal. The team's 4.
Thompson inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The doctor passes to Fry. Dishes it to Love. Pass to the doctor. From 12 feet out, and the shot is good. The doctor's got 5 points now in the quarter. 1:21 left in the 3rd. Outside, Green. And Rush kicks to Thompson. The shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Livingston dishes to Green. The drive by Thompson, and that one's good. Thompson's got 19 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Out to the right wing. Fry passes to Hill. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Love with the screen on Green. The drive by Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 9 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Livingston kicks to Green. Puts the move on. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Green. So he gets them both.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Smith sets the pick for LeBron. Love, a good look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Thompson. No good there. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Doctor out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson into the center position. Here's the Doctor. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
11 feet away. And too long on the shot. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Irving kicks to James. There's the pick. He dishes it to Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper falls for him. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Curry dishes to Green. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Curry passes to Varejao. And a great assist by... Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside for Curry. To the right side. McLemore inside the line. Offensive rebound. Varejao.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's the Doctor, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. Take a look at what the Doctor's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to... try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That three off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
The dish to Love. LeBron James on the wing. The turnaround jumper. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Varejao. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. 9 points for Anderson Varejao.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Out to the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He hits it from 9. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thanks, Doris. There's 1:40 left to play here in the 4th. Back to Thompson. Unloads. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Passes to the dot. Fades away. That is good. The Doctor's got 10 points in just the second half.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Thompson with the bucket.
The D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-point.
Love dishes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. It's in!
Irving's got them falling right now, that's for sure.
Here is Livingston. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Feeds it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first. That puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Picked by Verejao. Thompson misses. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Verejao up top. Now here's McLemore outside. Azili the pass to Verejao. Rush outside. No good. From past the arc. Offline. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love, and Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the LeBron James. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Overall, that's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
Oho, dječaci.
At power forward, at 7'0" number 20, Donatas Matayunas. Starting at the other forward position.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports.
Hop, trofecze. O.
I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll look at Cleveland, and with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top-caliber team. And, guys, an important addition to the usual starting lineups has been made tonight, as we'll get to see the first official NBA start from the Doctor.
You know, and he had to prove to his coach and teammates that he was deserving of this spot in the starting lineup. So him being able to do it, now he's got to go out and prove that he's here to stay.
And, you know, to have been anointed a starter, I think he'll be determined to show that they made the right decision.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Doctor out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good from the doctor.
Fuck you.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Golden State.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Here's Gay, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Yunus. The shot no good. LeBron with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's the doctor. He's covered by Rondo.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Now Gay, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Cousins. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's LeBron. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving against Rondo. And the rejection by Cousins. Rondo with it. 9 points last game. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And LeBron throws it down.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now here's Collison. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta. Kicks it to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 6 points here for Cousins. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Stolen by Collison. There's the feed to Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Drains it from beyond the arc. Collison's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now here's James. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Passes it to Irving. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's the doctor. Great D that time from Collison.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can
Haydi Jack.
get back on track. And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome for America's best speed crew, your Sacramento Kings game.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Yunus. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Here's Sessions. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thomas is out there with Caspi. And there's Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Sessions in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors provided a nice lift. He picked up 12 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Smith, the pass to Irving. Here's the doctor. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. The Doctor's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Irving against Sessions. Here's Collison. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now the pass to Smith. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Sessions. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He kicks it to Casper. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
And here is Cousins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making defensively. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fade away. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Take a look at Thompson. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Good on the shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to the Doctor. Shot to stop the run. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Rondo with it. Guarded now by Irving. Rondo kicks to Sessions. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The drive by LeBron. Good work defensively by Gay.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wasted no time on that one. Gay's got his first bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 9. To the paint. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Inside. That's good from Sessions on the assist by Rondo. Sessions has got 6 points in the quarter. Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And so that's the end of the first.
Well, Tristan, what do you...
Neću bre da otvaram ništa. Aha, 2 dana.
getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
We've seen Darren Collison getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with the doctor, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Cleveland on defense. They trail by 14. Here's Gay. The rebound by the doctor. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Love against Modi Yunus. Here's the doctor. Can't hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Gay misses. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Irving kicks to James. And they double up James. Here's the doctor, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Rondo kicks to Cousins, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. Love kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the doctor. Rebound by the Kings. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving against Rondo. He feeds it to Gay. And he converts the layup.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Check out the story on DeMarcus Cousins. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 9th in blocks, 12th in scoring, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
All right, Sacramento, please.
And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now.
One, and they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. Rondo against Irving. Here's Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He has 8 points and a block. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Irving. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
From 11 feet away, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And stolen by Cousins. And the foul called on 3. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sessions checked in for Sacramento. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Now Sessions. He has 6. Shot off the pick. Rebound Love.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first points in this one.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Collison. Lots of room. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Gay outside. The dish now to Sessions. Clock at 6. That one wide left. The Cavaliers trail by 12. To the inside. Love. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
igrača ovdje utakmice.
A drive by Collison. Feeds to Casper. Pass to Gay. Shot to stop the drought. That's good. Gay's got 7.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Spasa
They're getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Some changes for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins.
Rotate over and
Big
make
group substitution here for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Montezumas comes in for Quincy Ace.
Hi.
John Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay, Montezumas up there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Ramon Sessions, and it's Rondo in at the 5. And Cousins gets it to go.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving column.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy. Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's the Doctor, discovered by Sessions. A shot's good from the Doctor. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Rondo. Montezumas, a screen on Irving. Rondo kicks to Gay. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's James. Passes it to the Doctor. The 17-footer. That's good. And now just a 4-point Kings lead.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot.
Gay outside. The tray. That's good from Sessions on the assist by Rudy Gay. And the Kings lead by 7. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's the Doctor. They grab their own miss. And Love gets it to go.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Kings leading now by 5. Sessions sets the pick for Rondo. Dishes it to Gay. And it's Gay again missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's the Doctor. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration. You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Sessions. He's got 14 points and 6 assists.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying him because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Thompson, a screen on Rondo. And it's Irving missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And Cousins kicks to Collison. But they get it back. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Left side, Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Love.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by
Nah, moj brate.
That's tipped.
Fuck.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Oh.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Here's Irving. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And so here's Sacramento. And so they choose to and an intentional foul right there.
Staće.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. He dishes it to Love. Here's the doctor. Lets it go with the 3. Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and I can stay top. Spacing.
To je jedno 200.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, DeMar.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. DeMarcus Cousins. What you think, Shaq?
The thing I like most about Cousins is the passion he plays the game with. Maybe he rubs some people the wrong way, but I don't want my big man smiling all the time. I want my big man to be mean.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
It had to be tough losing a game like tonight's. How did it feel to not pull this one out?
It hurts. You never want to lose any game, but one like that when you feel like you could have had it, that's even worse, man. Please, next question.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It felt great. To me, this is a huge step on the way to living the dream. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. Like, I know if my man Vic has anything to say about it, that things are about to get crazy. Real crazy. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
To ću da naučim. Ovo. Panja. Oh fuck.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson,
Hello,
Shaquille
Skip.
O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. Well, we're going to see Doc Rivers on the sidelines tonight, and there is no doubt he's been a successful coach wherever he's been. This question for you, Kenny. How would you grade his handling of the Clippers roster during his tenure?
Well, it's never easy being both president and the team coach. I mean, think about this. That's a lot of pressure because when the coach isn't doing his job well, who fires him? Not the president. When the president isn't doing his job well.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Los Angeles Clippers. They continue to spread the load.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole
Sjajno,
basket down on
sjajno.
top of.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I'll tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Love right side. James wide open. That's in there. Love with the assist. LeBron's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, okay.
Paul with the ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. That drops.
Fuck.
Now, here is Irving. Here's the doctor. His last outing, 16 points for him. Inside, the 9-foot shot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. There's the dish to Doug. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
James outside. Launches a three. Cleveland gets it back. Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Redick for three. No good. Nice D from the doctor. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the space there, but it's offline. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jordan with a screen on LeBron. Ball goes in. No good off the pick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the doctor. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by James. Thompson's got his second basket. On defense, the Cavaliers outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. James has got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 5 points in the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thank you, Doris. Pass to the doctor. LeBron James on the wing. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to the doctor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The doctor's got his first basket.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Dishes it to Redick. Jordan up top. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-handers.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes there once.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Jordan. And here is Los Angeles now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Jared Dudley out there with Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Irving drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Here's Paul. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. To the paint. Dudley's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's the Doctor. Sinks the triple. The Doctor's got 5. Los Angeles leading by 4. Paul kicks to Dudley. Now the feed to Redick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith with it. He's picked up by Paul. Passes to the Doctor. Puts up a 3. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And it's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Redick. That's short off the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. He dishes it to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The Doctor was the focus of the discussion, and he wants the offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games, first in three-point shooting, first in free throw percentage, and don't forget top rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Love with the screen on Johnson. Here's the Doctor, covered by Redick. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Doctor. And another miss by Cleveland.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
They get it back. And Redick kicks to Johnson. Paul against Smith. Another shot. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Pass to the Doctor. Shoots. They get the rebound. Thompson can't hit.
Oh,
Los Angeles leading by 6. Paul passes to Dudley. Down low. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Dudley. 7 points for Johnson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Williams in for Chris Paul.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Dallenberg. Johnson outside. Feeds to Williams. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron sets the screen for Smith to the middle, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Die.
He's checked in for J.J. Redick. And then for Cleveland, Johnson comes in. And a pretty tightly contested.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. You see that we move on.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Take a look at what the doctor's been doing. 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with the doctor, and it's Thompson in at the center. Outside Jordan. Irving against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Dudley dishes to Green. And that one's good. Green's got 8 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That one is no good. The Clippers in the lead. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings put together a nice one. He picked up 16 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of his confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Irving against Paul. Green the screen. Redick with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the doctor. He's guarded by Dudley. The doctor passes to Irving. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Paul against Irving. Green kicks to Paul. Here's Redick. Jordan trying to free himself up. Redick with the bucket. Reddick's got 9 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, this has been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come.
Both teams making substitutions here. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Crawford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. For the lead. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 2. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Los Angeles on top. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here are the Clippers now. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Williams is out there with Paul. Then it's Crawford. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dallenberg in at the power forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. The Clippers rebound. Kicks it out to Crawford. 3-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's now 6 points for Crawford. Hill passes to the doctor. A fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Clippers leading by 3. Paul kicks to Crawford. And at the top of the key, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
He's off on the first for the Clippers. Green, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Dudley comes in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Williams. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for J.R. Smith. Now here's Redick. D right on him. Jordan dishes to Redick. And he lays it straight in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hand.
Hill passes to the doctor. Love outside. No good from outside.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Green against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Redick with the 3. Here's Jordan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here's the doctor, and Jordan sends it back. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. Kyrie
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
So far, he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Dudley kicks to Paul. Reddick, a good look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Here's Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Green. He's got 10 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Here's the Doctor, guarded by Green. Love the pass to the Doctor. The rebound by Jeff Green. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, here.
From outside the arc, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's LeBron. And there's the pass to the Doctor. Cans it from downtown. Doctor's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Clippers leading by 7. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Paul against Irving. The drive by Paul. And he overshot that one, missing.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Irving with it. Chris Paul covering. Love kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Doctor. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The kick out to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Count that one.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Paul with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Well, Cleveland shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's the doctor. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Redick dishes to Paul. Paul is doubled. Jordan kicks to Redick. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes to the dot. Takes a three. Green with the rebound.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Here's the doctor. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Paul with the ball. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be.
Chris, how does a win like this help?
The 2K Sports postgame show.